Hey folks, this is Christian Ballard here at
Let's go. Get on base.
What's going on, everybody? Ballard here, checking in. Gonna go audio only today for the show. Christian Ballard, sports journalist at Ballard Sports Media. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. We're only on YouTube today. We'll get back to going on Facebook with this show next week, if we get the chance. Or is next week Thanksgiving? I think we'll take the week off. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do, but it is rivalry week. We'll have to figure something out. But today, probably going to be a quick show unless we do get some callers. If you want to call in, feel free to hit that StreamYard link. It's pinned to the top of the chat, and we'll get you on. It'll put you in the back room. Up to you if you want to be on camera. We just need your audio. I choose not to use my camera, at least for today. But we do want to talk about the teams that are in the CFP. If it were today based on the rankings, we'll pull that up. We'll look at the top 25 that's new. And, I'm trying to think. Now is the time to win. You see that in the title. Now is the time to get serious, which it's been time to do that. But, Alabama has to win out. Oklahoma has to win out. Vandy, USC, there's a lot of these 2-loss teams. Michigan's got to win out. Virginia in the ACC, 9-2. Tennessee is probably done. Houston in the Big 12. Tulane in the American. We'll look at the rankings and everything, but it's time to start winning. It's time to start, which I know it's been time all season. You want to win every week. But now that we're in November, it's like some of these teams are in survival mode. It's do or die time. You lose one more, you're done. But let's go ahead. What's up, Sven? I see you, buddy. Let's go ahead. Let's pull up the bracket from last night for week 13. We can get it. Yep. And we'll take a good gander at this one. So, number 1, Ohio State, still undefeated. A&M undefeated at 3. Indiana in between at 2. And then Georgia at number 4. And then Alabama at 10, playing what would be number 7, Oregon. Sven, welcome in, buddy.
Yeah.
How you
ahead.
doing?
Go ahead. I'm okay.
Okay. Yeah, so we have in the first round, which keep in mind those are home playoff games for the higher seeds, you would have Alabama at Oregon, Miami at Ole Miss, Notre Dame at Oklahoma, and then Tulane at Texas Tech. Those are some interesting first round games there. And then obviously, as mentioned, the teams that get the first round bye, the 4 highest rated teams, Ohio State, Indiana, A&M, and Georgia. I mean, I get it. I think we got the right teams. I don't know if they're in the right order necessarily. I mean, Alabama stays in the top 10, but obviously a tough loss to the Sooners. Now they have, I mean, let's face it, they'll win this week, and then going on the road at night next week to Jordan Hare, they got to win the Iron Bowl. So
I have a big problem with this bracket. A big problem.
Mhm.
A real problem.
Yeah,
Why the hell is Notre Dame ranked in the top 12?
that is a
Give
good
me
question.
the give me give me their
With 2
two best
losses and no
wins.
conference.
Mississippi State has better wins as Notre Dame,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah. Well, I
Notre
will say
Dame, Notre Dame's
Notre
best
Dame
Ballard.
yeah.
Notre Dame's best win is freaking USC, ranked 23rd. Their second best win is a service academy. Who I mean,
Yeah.
if tomorrow I have nothing against the troops, nothing. So if Indiana or Ohio State would play Navy tomorrow, Indiana beats them by 150 to zip if
Mhm.
they want. They score 100 on them. Easy. That's Notre Dame's second
True.
best win. Notre Dame is a bad football team. They are not deserved to be in the top 10. And no conference championship, easy schedule. Notre Dame should not be ranked over any 9-3 Power 4 program. And if Baylor is
Mhm.
9-3, they should be ranked ahead of Notre Dame. And if Washington is 9-3, they should be ranked ahead of Notre Dame because they play a conference schedule. And Notre Dame not. Notre Dame plays 3 teams every year who are decent. I mean, normally Texas A&M is not 11-0. They are normally
Okay.
at this time 8-3, 7-4,
Okay.
something
Yeah.
like that. So, but Elko changed it, and Notre Dame couldn't get out of this game. So, and Miami is a decent team. They are not elite. They are good, but not elite. I mean, we all saw it.
Right.
So, and they had to rank, and to rank Miami beyond Notre Dame. I mean, they played. They have the same record. Who won the game? Miami or Notre Dame? Who won the game?
Miami, right? Didn't they win that?
Right, right, right. How can you rank Notre Dame ahead of Miami? They
That's
played
true.
head to head. They have the same record. This is as biased as it gets. I mean,
And stupid.
Alabama is okay. They have 2 losses, one absolute terrible loss against a god awful team who would lose to Mississippi State by 20. I can guarantee you this. If Florida State plays tomorrow Mississippi State, we beat them by 20. They have no chance. We score 40 on them and they can't score 40. So, and I mean, Texas Tech 5 is okay. Texas Tech is the real deal. Yeah, but
Right.
I would rather put Ole Miss at 5 and Texas Tech at 6 because
Makes sense.
the workload of Ole Miss. I mean, they have one of the easiest schedule in the SEC, but one of the easiest schedule in the SEC is the toughest in the Big 10 and Big 12. I mean,
Hmm.
Ole Miss played Georgia, they played Tennessee, they played against I forgot it. I mean, but Ohio State, for example, plays not a single ranked team this year. Not a single one. Maybe Michigan is ranked. Maybe in week 13. So, but outside of that, Ohio State played nobody. They played Penn State. Penn State is ranked 115th with their record. So, and the first real team they see is Indiana. So, and Ohio State should never be ranked number one. Never. Never. The number one seed should be Texas A&M. They are unbeaten, and they beat everyone on their schedule, and they beat 5 ranked teams
Yeah.
on their way in the SEC. They beat everybody. They went to Missouri. They kicked ass. They kicked Tennessee. They beat everybody. So, and Ohio State beat nobody. And so is Indiana has one good win. One. And this is Oregon. Iowa is not ranked. Iowa is 7-4 or something like that. But Iowa is a good football team. So, but outside of that, Indiana has one big matchup. Alabama, for example, is 10th. So they played Tennessee. They played Georgia, beat Georgia. So they played, LSU, but LSU doesn't count this year. So they played Missouri and beat them by 150. I mean, this ranking is not right. I mean, I get it when they say Ohio State is the defending national champion, but what has last year's national championship to do with this year's rankings? Nothing.
Not a damn thing.
That's right. So, and I mean,
they're a good team, but if I'm being honest, like,
they played Cupcake City.
yeah,
Alabama goes.
I would put them top 5.
Ohio
You
State.
might even have them in the top 4. However, they would probably be 4 or 5 because I feel like Texas A&M and Georgia, and I think Indiana's played somewhat
Indiana
of a
has a
similar schedule, but
Indiana was on the road at Oregon and beat the brakes of them. And the score was not does not say how this game went. Indiana should have won this game by 20 or 25.
yeah.
That's how dominant they were. And Ohio State went last year on the road at Oregon and lost. Indiana beat the brakes of them. They won by double digits. They played at this time the number 15 ranked, the number 9 ranked team Illinois and beat them by, I don't know, 50, 60, whatever it was. It was 63 to 3 or 7 or 10 or whatever. It was by 50 points. The next week they went to Iowa. What is a tough place to play? Iowa is like Oklahoma. They have top defense. Iowa has a top 5 defense. So, and won a nail biter. And the next week they went to Oregon on the road and beat the brakes of them. That's 3 big wins. Ohio State has not a single win who comes even close to this. I mean, Penn State is a mess. 80% outside of maybe Mississippi State, South Carolina, Arkansas, and Kentucky.
Hey, how good of a win for Ohio State was the Texas game?
Texas is a bad football team.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me say.
I just wanted to hear it.
Let me make 2 things clear. Give me the best win of the Tennessee Wars. What is their best win?
For Tennessee?
Yeah. What is their best win?
maybe Syracuse or Florida. I don't know. No, they play Florida this week. What am I saying?
I tell you what.
Let me
I
look.
tell you what the best win is. It's Mississippi State.
Is okay.
They
Yeah.
played. They played 3 ranked teams
Mm-hmm.
and lost all 3.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't beat a single ranked team. What is the best win of Texas? The best win.
I'm drawing a blank. If I'm being honest, I mean,
Vanderbilt.
I'm sure you can find a good win, but it's
Vanderbilt.
nothing.
Wendy is the best win of Texas. Wendy.
You think that? Hold on. You think that is a bigger win than beating Oklahoma? They did beat Oklahoma. I mean, I would agree. I could
Okay.
get if you're saying that. I'm just asking.
Let me say it this way. If
Mhm.
John Mattia doesn't injure his thumb, yeah, Texas
Yeah.
don't win this game. They were on a tear. Mattia was injured, couldn't play, or played, but he couldn't really throw a ball. So he threw 3 interceptions, what he normally never does. So, and Texas lucked one up. Texas needed overtime against Kentucky, needed overtime against Mississippi State. I mean, what, you know,
Mhm.
it's a bad football team. And Mississippi State should have beat them by 15. It was a little bit of dump as Jeff Levy, dump as Blake Shapen, and dump as referees who gave them 2 touchdowns. But even then, they didn't have the lead. If the refs gifted them the 2 touchdowns, we still had a 3-point lead. I mean, but I think the committee says Notre Dame is a big market. We have to put them in. It's a blue blood. Huh? So, and I'm really curious. Let's say Texas A&M loses to Texas next week. I think they put Texas in at number 12. And leave Miami out.
Mhm.
Nobody cares about Miami. Nobody watches Miami games. Nobody goes to their games. They have no fan base at all. You know how empty this place is.
Yeah. Right.
They want Texas in the playoffs. And I want Texas too in the playoffs. I want to see
Yeah.
Texas at Ole Miss, or give them Tulane, or let them win the first game against the Cupcake, and then send them to Indiana. And I can promise you, it will not be a 1-point game like against Ohio State. It will be a 50-point game. Mendoza will
I agree.
destroy. Mendoza is the best quarterback since Joe Burrow by a mile. And there is nobody even close to this. There's nobody close. He is Indiana. And he's the best quarterback, and he will go number 1 overall.
Right.
So, and by the way, what did Alabama do? What in the heck was this? I mean, Oklahoma had 200 yards in offense. Alabama had 400. How can you lose this game? Is there any
Just
explanation?
didn't show up, man.
I mean, the offense was clicking. I, I mean, Mississippi State went to Missouri, lost by 20, and it was the defense
Right.
and Jeff Lebby. And someone has to tell him that a quarterback who is banked up shouldn't have the double amount of rushing attempts like your two best running backs in Fluff Buswell and Devin Booth. Chapin had the double had the same amount on rush attempts like Fluffer and Booth combined. This is crazy. And I mean, Fluff is not a bust or something like that. Huh? This is absolute crazy. But as De Boer has to fix this defense, or you go home. I mean, you will not lose at Auburn. This is near impossible. Auburn is a god awful football team. I mean, outside of Kentucky and South Carolina, nobody would lose to Auburn in the SEC. Nobody.
Yeah, but I mean, look, I get where you're coming from with that, Sven, but they're right about Jordan Hare Stadium. There's some weird voodoo magic or
No,
something that goes on
no,
there.
there is nothing. Will Rogers went at Jordan Hare. They were up 28-7. No, yeah, 28-7 at halftime. And we go in there in the second half. Mike Leach goes into halftime and tells the offense, "What the fuck are you doing? What the heck are you doing?" And they scored 41 unanswered points and blew the roof of this place. Jordan here is a normal college football stadium. There's nothing special and nothing weird. It's a normal place. There is no aura or something like that. And I mean, who is better, Jackson Arnold or Ty Simpson? Is there any question?
Ty Simpson, of course.
Yeah. Who is better, Ryan Williams and Bernard, or here the Auburn receivers? Who is better? Eric Singleton.
Right.
Who is better? The Alabama right receivers.
Yeah, and we got basically we have every advantage in the book.
No, Auburn has a better defense.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
So, but if I'm the coach of the Alabama Crimson Tide, I go to Ty Simpson, I take my wide receivers and my offensive line and say, "You carry us. You score 30 points and we win the game. You make sure you score 30 points. The rest, you don't have to care. You score 30 points and we win the game."
Right.
Because Auburn never scores 30 points. Never. This is the game
this
plan.
year or period?
I mean, this year. I mean,
oh yeah.
Jackson Arnold can't score 30 points on Kentucky. You know?
It's so
or
true.
on Arkansas.
What was that score? What was it? 10-3?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And the other week, it was Kentucky, Florida. It was 34-7 or something like that.
Yeah.
Kentucky is on a roll. But I like this. I mean, Auburn is a bad football team. Really bad. And they had
sure.
and they missed a big time chance to get immediately out of every trouble. They should hire James Franklin, and they didn't.
Mhm.
Virginia Tech did, and he was the best
Yeah.
coach available by far. He's better as Lane Kiffin because Lane Kiffin is unproven. He had 3 good years because of his weak schedule. If you give Ole Miss a normal schedule, they are 8-win team at best. And there's no hate or something like that. I mean, I know a lot of Ole Miss guys, and I like them. The guys, not Ole Miss, but they've, there is no construction. Lane Kiffin is a portal guy, like Norvell at Florida State, and like Cristobal in Miami. And you see what's happened with Norvell. If he misses on the offensive line, Ole Miss is dead. They go from 11
Yeah.
wins to 3 wins a year. You can't do that in the SEC. There is no way around this. And LSU, I think Lane Kiffin goes to LSU and he will find out the hard way what it means to be in the Bayou and play for a real team with donors who have billions and not millions. I mean, Kelly didn't had a 6-6 season or something like that. Nothing. He went 9-3 and 9-3, and they canceled him. And he went to the SEC championship game his first year, and they kicked him after 3 years. There is no way LSU expect playoffs and national championships. And he said in his first press conference, I'm here to win championships. And the same is with Lane Kiffin. And they won't give him a 10-year contract, 18 million. Forget it. He better stays at Ole Miss. That's what I would do. If I'm Lane Kiffin, I would stay there. Take your 9 million and you can be there for 30 years. Nobody will ever fire Lane Kiffin at Ole Miss. Nobody. But
Oh, I know.
when he goes at Florida, 8-4, or at LSU, I mean, Florida is they were good for 15 years and dumpster fire for the rest of the 115 years. To be honest, Florida is not a good program. They lucked one up with Spurrier and Urban Meyer and a little bit of Dan Mullen, but the rest of the history of Florida is losing. There's nothing special
They're dead,
on
buried, and
Florida.
gone, dude. I'm
Yeah,
telling you. They're dead, buried, and gone.
Yeah. I mean, what is special on Florida? Nothing.
Tim Tebow, but that's it. They don't even have him.
Tebow played 100 years ago. I mean, are you proud of Jalen Hurts or Tonga Tagovailoa or Matt Jones or all these other guys who won championships? Nobody cares
I
today.
appreciate what they did for the program, but it's not helping today.
Yeah, you appreciate it, but it doesn't help you to beat Georgia or to beat Texas or to beat Mississippi State today.
Right.
Huh?
Right.
This is the who is the next head coach for Florida? What do you think? I think I know it.
Oh.
Who do you think?
I'm trying to double check who's up. I mean, a lot of people, man, are saying Lane Kiffin is going to do it, but
Give me one reason why he should do this. He gets 15 million. Let's say he gets 15 million. Florida has no chance to make up ground, so much ground in 2-3 years to win a championship. This is a process.
yeah.
They're not even in the ballpark to win the SEC in 2 years. So if Lane Kiffin goes there, his first year is at best an 8-4 year, at best. The second year maybe 9-3 with luck, depends on the schedule. So and then comes the rumor: hey, you are 2 years here. Why are we not in the playoffs? Why are not winning national championships? You know these Florida guys. They are crazy, like Octavian. They are all nuts. Absolute bonkers, these guys. So, and why he gets 3 years there, makes 45 million. So, and if he stays 5 years at Ole Miss, what he surely can, he also has 45 million. But he doesn't get fired. And in Florida, if you don't win the SEC in 3 years, they kick you. I mean, Dan Mullen beat Kirby, was in the championship game after a terrible. I mean, the coach before won 5 games a year on average, 5-6 games. And Mullen went 11 wins, 10 wins. No, 11, 9, 10, and then 5 and 7 where the complete O-line got injured in week 1. They lost 3 guys in week 1. So, and I mean, Lane Kiffin to Florida makes absolutely no sense. They have no money. They have no resources. There is nothing to like about Florida. Nothing. And if someone tells me that Florida has money, why they didn't fire Billy Napier after 3 years? I mean, if you pay 30 million or 26 million, doesn't matter. If he's bad, he's bad. He has to go. But they kept him because they couldn't afford. This is the problem. Florida has no money. So, and I mean, Kiffin will not go to Florida. I think it's Alex Golesh from USF or Kyle
I think that
Dillingham,
would make the most sense too.
or Kyle
Golesh.
Dillingham from Arizona State. And I think if Lane Kiffin goes to a team, changes programs, he goes to LSU. I mean, LSU has everything you want and then some more. LSU has top-notch recruiting. Nobody goes into Louisiana and grabs there the number 1 wide receiver, the number 1 quarterback. Nobody does this. Every kid in Louisiana is a LSU fan. Everyone. This is in their blood. Did Alabama ever had a quarterback from Louisiana? No. Mississippi State had one. Dak Prescott is from Louisiana, but he was a low-rated three-star, and then Mullen saw him. And he said, he has it. So, but he's the only example in the last 30 or 40 years where a quarterback was good. I don't say elite. In college, he was good. He won 10 games. Okay. So, and LSU didn't take him. If LSU has in 2014 Dak Prescott, they win the championship. There is no way in hell. If Alabama has Dak Prescott, they win the championship. He was the best quarterback. So, and Ohio State lucked one up, got in with 2 losses over Mississippi State, and won the championship. Yeah, I think if Lane Kiffin goes to other program, he goes to LSU. And these rumors about Drinkwitz or something like that, give me a break. I mean, Eli Drinkwitz, goodness me.
What's up, Yoda? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you in the comments. Come on in here if you want.
And I mean, LSU has the money to give Lane Kiffin whatever he wants to win a championship, and they will do it. Huh? Florida simply can't afford it. They don't have the money.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Florida State. Florida State, they say, yeah, we are a blue blood program. So they can't even fire the coach with 3 or 4 losing seasons, Mike Norwell. If I'm a blue blood program and my coach brings me 4 losing seasons, this is not Mississippi State or Purdue or Northwestern or Arizona or one of these cupcakes. You know, this is Florida State. So if my head coach has 4 losing seasons, I kick him down the road. I kick him out. There's no way he brings me 4 losing seasons.
If he brings you, if any coach at any program goes back-to-back losing seasons, if you can afford to, get rid of them.
No.
Especially the big-name programs.
The big-name programs. I mean, what are you doing with Jeff Lebby? He has 2 losing seasons. We will not beat Ole Miss. Just forget it. Just simply forget it. Ole Miss wins this game by 50. They come to Starkville and they win 55-10 or something like that.
I hope it's not that bad. I mean, it could be, though.
It will be that bad. I can promise you that. I mean, what are you doing with Jeff Lebby? He won 5 games. He should have won 3 more, and he blew it.
Mm-hmm.
He is the head coach, and he's the offensive coordinator, and he blew the games.
Yeah.
What are you doing with him? First year, he won 2 games. He had an absolute terrible team from on it. So he won 2 games, 5 games. What are you doing with him? Do you cancel him? I mean, there are rumors because of his errors and of his. He don't want to have a play caller. That's the problem. He needs a play caller, and but he did he did a decent job. I mean, not a good job, but you have to give Levy at least one more year. Huh? So
You have to.
and
Yeah.
and what about Tennessee and Heupel? I mean, Heupel is an average coach who can beat up on Mississippi State, Arkansas, or whatever. So, but never beats any ranked teams. Never. He beats Alabama at home, okay. So, but that's about
true.
it. Yeah.
He can't beat Georgia. He can't win the close games. He can't. I mean,
No,
what are the chances they lose to Florida this week?
100%.
Give me 1 second. I'm getting a phone call.
Yeah. I mean, Hyper should go to other team. They are limited in Tennessee. They have no. The recruiting is not good enough. Everybody want to have a say. And is the second head coach. If he want to win something, I don't know.
That was my dad. What were you saying,
Yeah.
Sven?
I said Hyper should looking for another job. I mean, what can he achieve at a place like Tennessee? There is no championship. This is impossible to win a championship in Tennessee in this age.
Yeah.
They simply don't have the resources for this. I mean, they have to charge $220 a ticket for a game against Kentucky or Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
A ticket for Mississippi State against Arizona State, against Tennessee, Texas, or Georgia was at $44.
Right.
And I can tell you, if Tennessee doesn't go on the regular basis to the playoffs, the people will not go there and pay $220 a game. This is ridiculous. I mean, Tennessee is not a blue blood or a special place or something like that. They had one championship in the last 150 million years, and they lucked it up because they should have lost in the SEC championship game against Mississippi State. We had a lead with 4 minutes to go or 5 minutes to go.
Yeah.
And they should have lost in regular season against Arkansas and lucked one up because Billy Ratliff made a critical fumble and recovered the ball. And if he doesn't, Tennessee goes 10-2, and it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and Heupel will not win a championship at Tennessee. Heupel should go to a place like Penn State, where the resources are there, where the recruiting is there. I mean, Tennessee is not a bad program. They have maybe 40 4 and 5 stars. But places
Yeah.
like Ohio State, Georgia, Alabama, Texas, they have 70 to 84 and 5 stars, between 60 and 80. I mean, I let Vic count. He didn't believe me this. And I said, open ESPN and count the 4 and 5 stars. He stopped at 75.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Tennessee has not 75 4 and 5 stars. If their quarterback goes out, I mean, quarterback is a bad example. If their best linebacker goes out or their best wide receiver, if you take Brazil of this team, Tennessee is a 4-win program. They win 4 games. They don't beat Mississippi State. They don't beat Arkansas. They don't beat Kentucky. It's simple. One player, and he's not a quarterback. There is no depth behind this. I don't know. And they have a contender in baseball. They have a really good basketball program who needs money. Huh? So, and the Lady Wars are always in the top 8. They have to pay all 4 major programs, and they simply can't afford this. They don't have the money in Tennessee. If I'm hyper, I leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what is his
Who do you
ceiling?
go get though? Like who does Tennessee get?
Tennessee is irrelevant. I mean, let's be honest. They lucked one
Well,
up
okay,
because
let
of
me yeah, you're right. You're right. Let me rephrase that. Who's gonna want to take the job?
there are a million coaches. I mean, if you call Kyle Dillingham from Arizona State, do you want a Tennessee job? He walks to Knoxville. I can guarantee you this. If you ask Alex Golish, you want from USF to Tennessee, he walks from South Florida to Tennessee. I can guarantee you this. Tennessee is not a bad job, but it's not what the Tennessee fans think this is. It's not a prime job. It's a good job, but not elite. I mean, elite are 6, 7, maybe 10 programs, huh, where okay, if I need 50 million for my program, I get the 50 million. It's LSU, Alabama, Georgia, Texas, Texas A&M, Texas Tech, Ohio State. So, and maybe the list ends there. Oregon. So, and there is not much more. Maybe Indiana now. Indiana has money and they got the right coach in, and I think they will invest heavily. Texas Tech and SMU. Okay, so that's 10. But Clemson, since the portal, is a dumpster. Florida is a dumpster. Miami, I mean, who gives a shit about Miami? Nobody. Notre Dame is a
Correct.
joke. Notre Dame is a joke. And I said, to rank Notre Dame ahead of Miami with the same record is a crime. It's
Mm-hmm.
you can't do that. But if they rank Notre Dame um, behind Miami, they know Miami will lose another game. And if Miami falls out, Notre Dame falls out. Has to fall out. I don't know. By the way, who do you playing this week, or have you a bye week?
Eastern Illinois. We'll beat them by 70.
East. Eastern Illinois. I mean, we played at least Northern Illinois, who beat Notre Dame last year.
Yeah.
I never heard of a thing called Eastern Illinois. You should be
Never heard
ashamed.
of her either.
Yeah, you should be ashamed.
I'm embarrassed and ashamed that we have to play that before Auburn. Like, I get resting up for your rival, but like, damn.
You know
And
what?
Auburn has Mercer.
Yeah, I mean, you know what Mississippi State does?
Mm-hmm. Take a bye.
No. Yeah, we have a bye this week. Mississippi State, since 20 years, leaves the money in state. We play Southern, give them money. We play
no, that's another thing.
Alcorn State and give them money. You know, this is the right way to do it.
Dude,
I mean,
I
if
want
you play,
Alabama to start scheduling these in-state Group of 5
Yeah.
games if we're going to play Group of 5.
yeah, play them. I mean, hello, Madison
Like
Smith.
UAB, Alabama A&M, Troy. I mean,
Yeah, play
there's a
Troy.
handful of teams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you can beat Troy in baseball, and they come to your place and beat your ass in baseball for guarantee. They are good. I
Hey,
mean,
Madison.
and you remember at Old Run, Detroit? Was it? No, it was not at Old Run. It was Les Myers who lost to Troy at LSU. Yes,
That was right before. I remember that.
Was Les
Did they
Myers?
lose
Les
that at home?
Myers.
Yeah.
Of course at home.
Because my
Of course
mom
at
was
home.
laughing so hard. My mom was laughing so hard that night, like, LSU lost to Troy. And I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, what
Yeah.
are we doing?
I mean, we lost to Toledo. Alabama goes to Wendy as number one, get their ass kicked. I mean,
That's different, though. Hold on. That is different because even though going into that season last year, I understand Vandy's on a Group of 5 level. They're still an SEC team. We're talking Group of 5 beating up on the SEC here. I mean, you know,
didn't Saban not lose to a Group of 5 team year one?
ULM,
Yeah,
2007. I remember it.
UM Monroe, yeah.
It was like 21-14 in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Kirby lost in year one to a 2-10 Vanderbilt. Kirby Smart. It is.
What if A&M lost this week? How funny would that be? They play a 1-10 Sanford. It's not going to happen, but how you talk about these Group of 5 upsets, that'd be hilarious.
It would not be funny. I want A&M go 12-0 and beat the brakes out of Texas.
Yeah,
I like Echo. I don't like the Aggies because they are weirdos. But Texas needs someone in their own state who sets an example, and I want to see that Texas A&M goes into Austin and beats them by 50.
Yeah,
or not by 50, like UGA did last year. They go in there. Carson Beck throws 3 interceptions. Yeah. So, and they still win by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I can't stand Texas. But we will see.
What other teams got cupcakes this week? Who does Oregon gets USC? That's not a cupcake, but it's. I mean,
USC,
or Ohio State. Ohio State gets Rutgers this week at noon. That's kind of a cupcake.
Rutgers is solid. Rutgers is not the Rutgers from 10 years ago. Rutgers always wins.
Sure.
6-7 games. They are solid.
Mm-hmm.
And Rutgers is. I mean, Rutgers is not capable to beating Ohio State, but they can beat Oregon or Penn State.
South Carolina plays Coastal Carolina. Now, Coastal Carolina, remember, had that one year they were the only undefeated ranked team or something. They're not that team anymore.
No.
They're still decent, I guess. I don't know. I haven't really watched them. Clemson plays Furman.
Yeah.
Um,
Congratulations.
yeah, pat on Dabo's little peanut head.
If I'm Dabo Sweeney, you know what I would do? I would wait until FSU fires Norvell, and then I say, okay, Clemson, let me go to Florida State. And I can guarantee you, Florida State will not have a 4-win season.
Mm-hmm.
Because in South Carolina, there is not as much talent as in Florida. And the recruiting at Florida State is good, but the coaches shit. And if Dabo can concentrate and focus on coaching, there are not many coaches who are better.
Yep.
That's what I think, but we will see. Do you think Indiana beats Ohio State?
I would like to see that. However, you know that Ohio State's going to find a way to win the game.
I hope not.
They always do, unless it's Michigan, right?
I hope not. I mean, it wouldn't matter. I mean, Indiana goes 1 and Ohio State goes at number 5 in this case. At worst. So, but
oh, you're asking. Oh, wait. What did I think? You're asking
Ten,
when they play in the Big Ten title, right?
Yeah, they don't play in the
on a
regular
neutral
season.
field and everything. I
They
don't know.
don't play.
I mean, maybe
They don't play on a neutral field. They play in
on the Big Ten
Indianapolis.
title.
Yeah, they play in Indianapolis. Guess in what state this is.
Right. Indiana.
They are 90% Indiana fans.
That's like Indiana walking in there being like, "This is our home, man."
Yeah, I mean, this is like Georgia plays the SEC championship game in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I mean, there are not 50% Alabama fans and 50% Georgia fans. There are 80% Georgia fans and 20% Alabama or 30% Alabama fans because the Georgia
it's
fans
like a couple years ago. North Carolina played in Charlotte for the ACC title.
Yeah. I think Indiana
or any team in the Big 12 playing in the championship because half of them are Texas school.
Yeah, I mean, I think Indiana is the real deal.
Yeah, I do too.
They have their quarterback for the next 4 years.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the brother of Mendoza, right? What's his name? Alberto?
Yeah. There was.
Yeah.
I talked to a guy some weeks ago, and he's from Indiana, and he saw him, and he told me that everybody and their grandmother said that the young brother is better as Fernando Mendoza.
I've heard that actually.
Yeah, I don't know, but I heard this, and I heard this from a. And he's not an idiot or something like that. He knows his stuff about Indiana, and He always was an Indiana fan. I know him.
Right.
I don't know him like Vic or so, but I talk to him from time to time. So and on the Patreon, when Lou makes the Patreon streams, I talk to him sometimes. And I think he's the only Indiana fan around here since I don't know 5-6 years, something like that. No? And he was here when Indiana was busy winning one game a season. No? So he's not a bandwagon fan or some idiot or something like that. No? And he told me that the little Mendoza is better as the older brother. And if this is true, the Big Ten has a real problem on their hands. I think. Because they're putting their resources no longer into basketball. They think they can win in football now.
Well, build that confidence and give it a shot, I guess.
I mean, if your head coach comes from James Madison, yeah, brings 20 or 30 G5 players into the Big Ten and wins 11 games right up year one. Either the Big Ten is an absolute garbage can of a league, what nobody will believe you, or Kurt Signetti knows what he's doing.
Right.
So, and in year two, the dude is on his way to go 12-0. And by the way, James Madison is 9-1.
Yeah.
If I am an Arkansas AD, I would have a look at the front office, what they are doing in James Madison. I mean, James Madison has no money. I mean, they may have money for a G5 team, but they have not SEC money or Big Ten money or even ACC money.
Right.
And some people know what they are doing at James Madison. I mean, they lose their complete team and their head coach, and 2 years later, they are 9-1. Or 8-3.
It's crazy. It's very rare that you see that.
Yeah, I mean, they are doing something right at James Madison. And Indiana, Signetti is going nowhere. He will not take another job. Even if Ohio State would call it, let's say they fire Ryan Day, and Ohio State calls him, he will not go. But what are the chances that the G5 coach comes to the big leagues and wins instant?
You don't see it too often.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
It's not impossible though either.
Oh, of course it's not impossible, but it's rare.
Right.
No? And I mean, or take here this quarterback from Ole Miss here, Trinidad Chambliss. Where the heck did Lane Kiffin found this guy? I mean, Kiffin is from Michigan, from the north. So, and he was a assistant coach at his first job at a G5 school there in Michigan, anywhere. So, and someone called him up and said, "Hey, dude, I have a guy here, a real guy. You need a backup quarterback? I have one."
Yeah.
Trinidad Chambliss would start for 90% of all SEC programs. He would start over Taylor Green, over Lenora Sellers, over Garrett Nussmeier, over Blake Shapen. I mean, Simpson and Simpson and yeah.
Which one?
Taylor Green not. Taylor Green is better as Chambliss. Reed at Texas A&M.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, so Reed, did you saw this? Did the first half against South Carolina? They do throw 2 interceptions. It should be 7. They dropped 4 or 5 interceptions. They should be down 60-3 at halftime. That's how bad he was. And then he comes back and they all talk, Heisman moment. I mean, why the heck did he put his team in a 28-point hole or 27-point hole? No? Anyway. Yeah. By the way, I am down bad.
You're down bad.
Oh yeah.
Why?
I do a pick 'em every week with Celine and Rick.
Oh, are you under 500 or something?
500. I mean, I may be under 50. Celine has 52 points and I have 44. He's 8 games better than me in one season. I can't pick a game right to save my life. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But most times I pick Mississippi State. And that's what I shouldn't do. I should always pick against Mississippi State. And if I pick against Mississippi State, these idiots win. Yeah. Let's see if we can beat bye week. I'm interested.
Yeah.
What do you think will happen if the Bowl loses at Auburn?
I don't know, man. I mean, obviously, it's not. I think there's going to be a lot of Alabama fans. Not me, but there's going to be a lot of Alabama fans out there calling for him to be gone and back his bags and stuff. I don't know, man. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, but he also has a 8-year contract, or what was it?
It was 8 years prior to his start.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember the buyout. I don't even remember.
Yeah, it's simple.
big,
He's in year 2, huh?
Yep.
So he makes 10 million. So the buyout is anywhere between 50 and 60 million. 8, he makes 10 million. 8 years multiplied with 10 million is 80 million. Count 2 years up is 60 million. It's anywhere between 50 and 60 million.
Yeah.
Has Alabama 60 million? The Burr better win something this year.
Yeah. I think what made last year really bad was not that we missed the playoffs and went 9-3, but we lost to a really bad Michigan team in the bowl game to top it off and go 9-4. That was bad. Because then they go like 6-6 or 7-5. But they were really bad.
I think that the worst thing was the Oklahoma game.
True. not scoring any touchdowns and
I mean-
losing the way we did.
And Oklahoma was a bad team last year.
Yes.
A really bad team.
Yeah, because they went like 7-6.
Yeah.
Damn.
There was nothing to brag about.
Mm-hmm. We lost to Vandy, we lost to Tennessee, we lost to Oklahoma, then we lost to Michigan. All of which, well, Tennessee made the playoffs. I'll give them credit. But like Vandy, Oklahoma, and Michigan, what did they do of significance last year other than Michigan beat Ohio State again? What did you do?
I mean, Michigan was a bad team. And Tennessee was defensive line and Dylan Sampson.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they had. And Alabama should never lose to a team like Tennessee. Never. Let's be honest. Never. Maybe once in 20 years or 10 years.
Yeah.
Tennessee is not on the level of Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State. They are nowhere near this level.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the same. Tennessee, let's forget our record. Tennessee is normally on a Mississippi State level. If Mike Leach don't pass away, yeah, Mississippi State would win now 8-9 games a year, 7, 8, 9 games a year. That's what Mississippi State is. They never have. If the head coach is settled, they are always winning 7, 8, 9 games.
Yeah.
So, but not a single coach in the last 20 years could beat Alabama at Mississippi State. And the same with Ole Miss, and the same with Kentucky, and all this. And Tennessee is in this mix. Tennessee is not a playoff team. They went to the playoffs because of the weaker schedule last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. And they will lose to Vanderbilt at home. I can guarantee you this. Vanderbilt will run the ball on Tennessee, and Tennessee has no run defense at all. And if they stuff the box, Pavia will cough them up with this first round tight end they have, or wide receiver. Don't know. There's a first round right, Randy. I don't know exactly his name, but Tennessee, I don't know. Alabama should never lose to them. It's the same with LSU. I mean, LSU normally they win 10 games in their sleep. Or Wisconsin. It's the same. Wisconsin, how many wins they have this year? 3? 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke Fickell ruined this program. Wisconsin never was an air raid team and never will be. They play in the north In November, there are minus 190 degrees, 10 meters snow, and 50 inches of ice. You can't play air raid in Wisconsin. This is absolute nonsense. You can't do this. Jonathan Taylor, put 5 elite O-linemen, put all your money in the backup O-line, and hand the ball off to the running back 80 times a game and get 2 real running backs in and pay them $3 million a year. Jonathan Taylor, best example, 3 2,000-yard seasons. He played at Wisconsin, and they won 10 games, and 9 games in their sleep. And after one 8-win season, they fired the head coach. These people are crazy.
Yeah.
And guess what will happen with Penn State? They are done. There's not a single head coach available right now who's better as James Franklin. Not a single one. Or can you name one?
I mean, there's coaches better than James Franklin, but for Penn State's sake, no.
Now, I mean, who is free? Who can go right now? Is Kiffin better as James Franklin? I don't know. I would say no. Because Franklin proved it over 20 years.
Right.
And Kiffin was good the last 3 years. And that's because of the scheduling. They had an easy schedule. And if the schedule gets a little bit harder, Ole Miss ain't gonna win 10 games. Just forget it. They don't have the resources and the depth. Anyway. What time is it? Is it noon?
Where I'm at, it's only like 10:22.
Oh. Here it's 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I working on my winter league schedule for the baseball kids.
Cool.
Yeah, some work to do. Always something to do.
Yep. Always got to stay busy, man.
I'm retired. I don't care. I can go at bed at 4 a.m. and I can sleep until 3 p.m. Nobody cares. But I don't do it. The only time when I stay up is when the games are on weekends.
Right.
And I in midweeks I don't. I mean, I watch a little bit until 2 a.m. maybe, and then I say, okay, come on now, it's enough. I don't have to watch Toledo against Coastal Carolina or something like that.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm really interested what Texas A&M does. I'm really interested. I mean, I think Echo is a better head coach as Jimbo.
Definitely a step up. I mean,
I mean,
both are
Jim,
both are talented and very unique in their coaching mindsets, but Mike Elko has really taken this program to new heights.
I mean, the problem with A&M is, and why we all laugh about them is, I mean, they are the richest school on earth with Texas.
Yeah.
There is Texas A&M goes and buys Tennessee, Alabama, and Georgia combined out of their pocket change. That's how rich these people are. And this is no joking. A&M has money, endless money, endless. They are they, they, they don't count in millions; they count in billions. What they can do, and I mean, for this program to never win a championship. Oh, they did in 1933. Huh? So I mean, since 100 years they didn't win a championship with all this money. This is crazy, and I think Elko will win a championship there,
Me too.
but not with Marcel Reed. He's not good enough. He's a good
Yeah, I mean
he's a good quarterback, but he ain't
uh
no Mendoza
no.
or Simpson. But we will see.
Yeah, he's not. I mean, it's almost like they're having a LSU type of season, but they don't have Joe Burrow,
You know,
or anyone like that.
I don't even
the
know. I don't even know how their backup quarterback is
uh, the
or
Joe
who the hell
Burrow
it is.
team, the Joe Burrow team was special.
Right.
I mean, they had the number one overall pick, yeah, as quarterback.
Yep.
They had two top 15 picks at wide receivers. Two,
Mm-hmm.
Jamar Chase and Justin
Jefferson.
Jefferson. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They had three first round picks on defense, in line, on linebacker and in the secondary. And they had 5 or 6 two and third rounders on the O line and the same on the D line. This team was loaded.
Right.
And I mean, I can't remember. I watch football since 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember a single Alabama team who was that loaded as Joe Burrow's 2019 team. The only team who came close was the 2022 UGA team with Nick Chubb, Sonny Michel, and all these
2018
guys, and here the,
2017.
these edge rushers, first round picks, O line first round picks, D line first round picks. Uh, Ringo, what was his name? The cornerback was a first rounder or a second rounder. This was a team
Yeah.
who came closer. But even this team was not the 2019 Burrow team. This team was loaded, and there are not many teams in history who were better as them. I mean, you can say maybe the 2001 Miami team, they had 10 or 15 high picks, or this one Nebraska team who was really good. But there are not many teams who are better as this Burrow team. And I mean,
Yeah.
Who gets the G5 spot? I don't think it's Tulane.
You don't think it's Tulane?
No,
Hmm.
but
I
don't
don't
ask me
know.
who.
Let me double check. Who else we got ranked? Tulane. Is South
Green.
Florida? Can they still make it? You think?
I mean, South Florida lost 3 games, and they have a bad loss on the road at
So
Memphis.
it'll be. I'll tell you what. It'll either be James Madison or North Texas.
Yeah, and
I think.
I think North Texas gets the spot,
Okay.
and the North Texas coach is a G5 guy,
Yeah.
um, who can coach and who has an eye for guys. Guess
Yeah.
where he was his last stop. He
The
was an
James Madison
assistant.
coach.
No. He was an assistant or something like that, or a coach at Texas Tech. And guess who he found at Texas Tech?
Holmes.
Yes. And guess who
Yeah.
he also found in Texas?
Mike Leach.
Cam Ward.
Oh, Cam Ward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, was Cam Ward a college quarterback? Hell yeah. Is he a good NFL quarterback? I don't know.
We still got to
Mahomes,
see.
we don't have to discuss this. Huh? I mean,
Right.
if I'm Arkansas, I would give this guy a shot. I would say, come here. We pay you $4 million a year. You get a 5-year contract, $20 million, and we give you $15 million buyout.
Right.
And he would sign instant.
Cool.
So, and you say, okay, this is your program. Nobody will talk you into your stuff. You have 5 years time to bring Arkansas back. And they did it before.
Mm-hmm.
The baseball coach for Arkansas was god awful in baseball for a long time. They are
Right.
normally Arkansas is a top 10 program in baseball all time, but they never won a championship. Never. And they had a coach before, Dave Van Horn, who won 20 games a year. What is awful. So, and they signed Dave Van Horn out of Division II program because he was winning every game. He blew everybody out. He lost to in the midweek games for the money making against Mississippi State, LSU, Tennessee, Texas, Nebraska, whatever, Florida.
Mhm.
So in the midweek, because we had superior talent. So, but in Division II, he was like Signetti. Come in here, we blow you out, no matter what you do. So,
Right.
and Arkansas gave him a contract and told him, you have 5 years, you can rebuild. So, in Arkansas, every year they are a title contender. Every year. And he came from the Division II school. I mean, what has Arkansas to lose? And if I'm Mississippi State and Levy doesn't fix his defense next year and don't get a play caller in, I would fire him after next year and bring such a guy in.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you, if Levy don't bring a play caller in, and this defense is as bad as this year. I mean, Is our defense better as last year? Yeah, but not much. We have the most interceptions in the SEC. Not thrown. We have 11 interceptions for the season. So what is number one in the SEC? What is good, but there are some horrible quarterbacks. I mean, Lagway, here the Tennessee guy, G5 Joey. So there are some turnover specialists in the SEC. Arch Manning. But Mississippi State can't be number 80 or number 70 in defense.
Right.
Normally we are top 20. And this is we are not an offensive team. I mean, look at Mullen. How many first-round picks he had on defense? And how many NFL Hall of Famers? I mean, Fletcher Cox. Did you ever heard of Fletcher Cox?
I remember Fletcher Cox. He was
Yeah.
with Philadelphia, right?
Yeah, two-time Super Bowl champion. You know who
Yeah.
Chris Jones? You know who Chris Jones is?
Yep, with the Chiefs, and he's a two-timer.
He's
Or
a
three?
free time.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Simmons.
Jeffrey Simmons. I know the name. Where's he at?
He was drafted by Tennessee.
Hmm.
I mean, we have a lot of these guys. So, and
Yeah.
nobody, I mean, Mississippi, as I said, Mississippi State was always a 7, 8, 9 win program until that came.
Right.
So, but nobody, Nick Saban, his most hated game in the year was go to Starkville, listen to these annoying cowbells, and play a defense who smack you in your mouth. And you know you can't get your key players stoned out in the third and fourth quarter because they smack you around. I mean, he always won, So, but he didn't like that because it was in your mouth football. And if you watch, you are Alabama fan. Watch the game 1980, Alabama against Mississippi State with John Bond.
Yeah.
Goal line stand with 5 seconds to go.
Okay.
Alabama had 1 first and goal from the 1 yard line, and they didn't get a ball in. And there was snow on the field. We won the game 10-6. This is what Mississippi State is. Yeah? We scored 10 points and won the game. So, and
I got you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely a lot of fun today, man, talking all this football with you. We got a couple weeks left in the regular season. I got some stuff to take care of. Someone
Yeah.
coming over to the house. So, Sven, always good talking with you, man.
Yeah.
Call in this week if you can for Mississippi State Live.
When?
Should be tomorrow night, but I got to talk to Angie.
Yeah.
But I'll.
Yeah. Tomorrow night at 9, huh?
Should be, yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's 3 a.m. in the morning here.
I know it's late, but
No, not. I don't call in at 3 in the morning.
I gotcha.
You can do this. Talk to him. If you do this, do it on a Friday.
Yeah.
Friday, I watch football games. I watch hoops games from state. It's weekend.
Right.
Under the week, I don't stay up until 3 a.m.
Okay.
I mean, it's your choice, it's your channel, and you do what you do. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't tell you what to do, but I I will not stay up until 3 a.m. for one call in.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
And you wouldn't either, or
Probably not.
yeah. Okay, Ballard. I wish you a nice day.
Thanks, buddy.
Jet, have a nice week. And in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, in 4 hours, we are on Saline's channel.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to bring him the bad news. Me, the bad
Ah.
news. Yeah, I picked Iowa over USC. I picked over USC, over South California, Southern California. I picked UNC beating Wake Forest. Terrible. I beat Pitt. I thought Pitt can beat Notre Dame. Absolute nonsense.
Yeah.
And we all three had Louisville over Clemson. And Clemson won. Or? Yeah,
Wow.
Clemson. Did
I
Clemson
knew
win?
Clemson won, but all of y'all
Yeah.
picked Louisville?
Yeah.
Wow.
And we all picked Mississippi State over Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the third string quarterback was good enough for our weak defense. Anyway, I'm out of here, Ballard. Have a nice day.
Thanks, man. All right. We're going to end the show. Got some stuff to take care of. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. Keep your head up. God bless. And we'll see you next time here on the Christian Ballard Show and Ballard Sports Media. Bye.